It's okay to talk about it. Hi, my name is Diana, and I want to tell you a quick one. So, my son goes to school, right? And between myself and his father, we take out turns, and this is based on our work schedule, availability to leave the office, just different things. But we take out turns basically to pick him up after school. And on this particular day, it was his father's turn, and obviously he couldn't make it because he had something popped up at work, and it was just more visible for me to pick him up. So because the call came like almost 20 minutes past pick up time, I literally just you know picked up my phone, picked up my car keys, and zoom, I was on my way to his school. I didn't pick up my bag. Now that's the important item I missed. You know why? Now we have a tradition when I go pick up my son from school, just right when you're about to get into the car, there are these ice cream men who will just ride their ice cream bike right beside your car, and they'll just be in the face of the children. Nice guys, if you know what I mean. So my son is really not into cold things, but he has a way of ensuring that you buy. I don't know if it is for the mercy of the ice cream man or really for the mercy of himself or the people he orders for, because trust me, 70% of the time my son is going, you need to buy one for yourself, mama. He's pointing at the security man, he's talking about his mom, he's trying to find out if he's going to his grandma's, and if you say yes, he's counting all the people in his grandma's house that you need to buy ice cream for. Basically, we do this is like our tradition. We do this every time we meet in that school. And then on this fateful day that I dashed off and went to pick him up, I didn't have my bags. So obviously I didn't have money to buy ice cream on me. And then I said to him, oh my gosh, I didn't carry my bag. He was like, no, you always carry your bag. So he's going around the car, he's checking for my bag, and then he looks at me and then he starts to cry. I want ice cream. I want ice cream. Well, here's the lesson. For the first time, I took a breath in, and trust me, I'm ice cream. I took a breath in and I said, you know what? This is an opportunity to talk to this boy, and this is an opportunity to teach him a critical lesson. This chance might never come to you again, or you might never be in this good mood. Trust me, that was my good mood. Catch on it. So what did I do? I looked at my son and I pretended that I was about to cry. And then I called him by his name. And in his tears, he looked at me, and he looked at me with this, are you about to cry? And I'm like, yes. And then I said to him, have I ever denied you ice cream? He said, no. I said, are you going to cry and embarrass your mother and make her feel bad today just because I don't have my bag? And then, the tears is going down. And then he said, no, but he's still crying. But I'm like, you're still crying. So if you want to cry, I'm going to cry as well. And I did all the emotional blackmail. Mothers will do this thing, don't worry. That's another story. But the lesson here is that we had a conversation. And then he asked me, why don't I have my bag? And then I explained. And then he said, okay, let's go. And so we left the school. And then I promised him something else along the way. And when I pick up my bag, long story short is that the next time that it was my turn to pick up my son, I had my bag. And I had it in the car this time around. And so when we came out of the school and he saw the ice cream guy, he turned and looked at me and said, Mama, do you have your bag today? Oh, God. And I said, yes. Then he said, but I can't see it. I said, well, it's in the car. I have my bag today. What do you want? He said, I just wanted to be sure that you're okay and you have money to buy ice cream. Now, the lesson here is not my son in his own ability being able to be nice and sweet and understanding. The lesson here today is the power of having a conversation, the power of talking to someone. And every time we tell people talk therapy, it looks like, oh, they're just trying to convince me to come and say all my secret to a total stranger. I have people come and they were referred to me, and the first 10 minutes of the conversation, we are struggling to build trust. And this is I hope you won't tell so person. This person doesn't know all the details about my life. The person just said to be good to talk to you, and we're going over, and that's okay. I completely appreciate and understand that, and I'm even happy that they are trying to talk. And if you have a disturbed child, if you have a child that is going through so much, if you have a child that is a teenager and they are throwing tantrums, if you have a child that is exploring youthfulness, if you have a child that is discovering themselves, be calm and talk to them. If you're a religious person, if you believe in God and whatever means you use to communicate with Him, talk to God. Then come back and talk to your children. But most important thing, the most important key in a talk therapy is the power to listen. Just talk to someone. Talk to a professional. Pet talk yourself. But most importantly, empathic listening is the key. Empathic listening. Listen to that child. Listen to your spouse when they say, I just don't know what's wrong with me. I feel down. Don't shove it off because you're used to seeing them every day. They might be going through depression and you won't even know about it. Listen to your body when it asks you to rest. You know what? I give you free 15 minutes. Just click the link on the bio and 15 minutes. Let's just talk. Let me just listen to you talk. So never forget that I'm the voice, and together we are a gift to the world. See you next time. Like, share, comment.